What's up, YouTube? Alright, I'm going to do one more or more responses to this bigoted moron that I did earlier. It was this guy making fun of MrRepzion. Forgive me for eating.
Because number one, well, for me personally, veganism is really, really expensive. If I was out on my own right now, which I'm getting to that point, almost, I pay 98% of all my own bills, I cannot afford, if I wanted to be a vegan, I could not afford it. It is freaking expensive.
So, MrRepzion, what's all that junk behind you? Looks like you got lots of comic books on the walls.
It looks like he's just making fun of him because this guy thinks it's funny to make fun of meat eaters. Yeah, he made fun of me. He said, what I have to say is, eating meat is not killing animals. Eating meat is just eating the dead of them. Another person on the video previous about the same subject said eating meat isn't murder, it's just evolution and a part of life. He shouldn't be having to go after meat eaters. He should be having to go at people who kill animals and brutally keep them in bad conditions. So there's a message for this loser.
Video games or DVDs on that big rack behind you. You got a big old video game collection. You could afford that pretty easily, considering you display it in all your videos as your background. So what's the problem? You can't afford food, but you can afford all those little action figures and comic books. You can play superhero games, but you can't eat a healthy diet.
Well, actually, veganism is cheap compared to what I eat, but I have no problem with vegans, but some vegans aren't healthy, and some meat eaters aren't healthy. I know a lot of vegans that aren't healthy right now.
So this is what you hear from meat eaters all the time, that veganism is too expensive for them. But when you look at their lifestyles, it's pretty obvious that they're unwilling to change their lifestyle for anyone else.
Is that any of your damn business? I didn't think so.
If it would benefit someone else, they don't care. Because they want to play superhero games. They want to put comic books on their wall.
You know what I think what you want to do? You just want to be a hater for the rest of your life.
That's what MrRepzion wants to do with his money. Instead of helping animals, he wants to read comic books and play with action figures.
Would you stop making fun of him for reading comic books?
I mean, it's just so hilarious that that's what he has in his background of his videos.
Really? Really? Let me go see. Do you even film videos of yourself actually in front of the camera?
Can't afford vegetables, which are cheaper than meat, considering vegetables pound per pound are less, and they fill you up more.
How come I always throw a vegetable down? Because I like meat. Like I got bologna, cheese, and butter.
Because there a healthier, more nutritious food.
Meat's good for you though too. Protein for your body. Iron in the meat makes you strong.
So veganism is quite easily cheaper than your big fat, burgers and pounds of beef or whatever else you buy.
My favorite meat is bacon. I think my girlfriend likes to eat meat. She likes bacon. We can't eat all the same food because she can't eat chocolate. She can't drink milk. She's completely lactose intolerant, but I'm out there with ice cream and everything, but I wouldn't rub that in her face because I'd give her something else if I was eating ice cream, like sorbet or something, which is actually pretty good too.
So the premise is just false, that veganism is more expensive than meat. That's false. But
Meat's good too.
But it's more fun just to look at their lifestyles. To look at how greedy these assholes can be.
See, that's not solving the problem, it's calling them assholes. You think that by... I've even said that on his wall, on his Facebook, or not Facebook, YouTube comments, and this is what this little douchebag said. He said, "What a heart you have," and I said, "BTW, if you think I have no heart, get the fuck up and say that to my face, asshole. Go say that to my dog. I love animals, but you need to let people live. You need to let people live your life. Twat." I kind of messed up, but I think you need to let people live their life. And he has no right to tell us that we can't eat meat at all. And this guy got negative votes for saying, "I think you have no heart. Believing killing animals is okay. And if you have the freedom to kill, rape, abuse animals, if you're free to slaves to kill animals, fuck you, abuser." I said, and I told him he has a lot of bigotry. And he said I have no heart. And actually his comment actually got too many thumbs down. And I said, and he said, "I know, I respect your view. I know what you mean, but when you called meat eaters and MrRepzion an asshole, that won't solve the problem." He said it does solve the problem because meat eaters are the problem. But see, even so, if you call someone an asshole, you're just gonna make yourself look like a douche. I don't swear as much, but whatever you're saying about meat eaters being assholes is a steaming pile of dog crap. Moving on.
I mean, look at that. He's got a big old rack of DVDs and video games and comic books all over his walls. He's got the internet, a nice video camera to tape himself talking about how he can't afford a vegan diet.
You know what you sound like right now? You just sound like a guy who's trying to act smug. And that's what I hate. Is that people who act smug think they're better than everyone. No, they're not. People who act smug don't even give other people a chance to speak the way they want. So basically, your video just pisses me off.
I mean, he probably lives in his parents' house as well.
Where do you live?
I mean, so even if you were eating the way you eat on the vegan diet was a little bit more expensive, you couldn't afford that. You couldn't buy like a comic book less a week to spend a little more money on to help your own body and animal.
I wish someone would shove a cork down your throat and make you shut up.
Oh, you can do that. No, MrRepzion's gotta play video games.
You know what? About this guy, veganism is not the only right way. We have the right to eat meat, and if you don't think that, you're just an idiot. So, do me a favor, go shove a paddle up your rear end and shit pancakes for the rest of your life. Not to be rude, but whatever you're saying is just a steaming pile of dog crap. Thank you for watching, everyone. Bye. I just don't like that these guys just force their veganism up us. They have no right to shove their veganism down our throat. But anyway, thank you for watching. Bye.